Hello, and this is the New Covenant Online Bible Study. It's on the air, and thank you for joining us. I'm Randy Wall. Some time ago, I had the chance to be with my daughter Ginger on her birthday. It was one of those big birthdays that ended zero. And while I was with her on this special day, I also had the chance to tell the story about the day she was born to her two children, to Lillian and Thomas. Birthdays are important days to us because the birth of those we love is special. Those people are important to us, and so those birth stories are important to us. That's part of the reason I think that you will find in the Gospel of Matthew and the Gospel of Luke the birth stories of Jesus. But that begs the question, why do we only find the birth stories of Jesus in two of the Gospels? Why do Mark and John not tell us the birth stories of Jesus? The answer, I think, can simply be put because they had other things that were on their mind, other things that were important to them. Mark is the shortest of the Gospels. It's only 16 chapters long. And one of the things that you'll discover if you read carefully through the Gospel of Mark is that you will find the word immediately used time after time after time. They show us a Jesus who is in a hurry, who feels some urgency in his life and in his ministry, knowing that his time is short. You don't have time to tell about the birth of Jesus if you're in a hurry because life and your ministry is so short. And how about the Gospel of John? Why do we not find the birth story of Jesus in the Gospel of John? Why does it not tell us about a babe lying in a manger, or about wise men, or about a stable or a room in the inn? The reason why John doesn't tell us those things is because John gives us a different view of Jesus. It's a different gospel than Matthew or Mark or Luke. It shows us a Jesus who is the Word made flesh, who is the door, who is the living water, who is the gate, who is the way and the truth and the life. It tells us things about Jesus that the other Gospels leave out. That's why, a little bit of why we don't find the birth stories of Jesus in the Gospel of Mark and the Gospel of John. We are only 3 weeks away from beginning the New Covenant Online Bible Study, our first Bible study, which will be a 4-week study on the birth stories of Jesus, as we find them in the Gospel of Matthew and the Gospel of Luke. Next week, I'll be taking time to give a little background to what we find in the Gospel of Matthew. And then 2 weeks from now, I'll be giving some background about the Gospel of Luke, with only 3 weeks to start before we begin the 4-week study on the birth stories of Jesus. I encourage you to invite others to join in this online Bible study. Invite your friends, your acquaintances, your neighbors, your co-workers, those who you are in school with. Invite them to join you in this process, either to join in a small group that would meet in a home or a coffee shop, or in your church or place of business where you work, or to join by themselves. Learning is so important, and it's so much easier when you do it with some other people. And if you haven't already done so, invite to be a member of the New Covenant Online Bible Study group on Facebook. All you have to do is to go to New Covenant Church Online Bible Study and ask to be a member of that group. And when you do, you can post comments, you can read the comments of others, you can ask questions, and you'll be the first to know when those kinds of videos and questions and study helps are shared on the New Covenant Online Bible Study Facebook group. This is Randy Wall signing off from this week's edition of the New Covenant Church Online Bible Study. Thank you, and God bless and keep you now and always.